What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing a special little rebuild. Look at my nips, they're so pointy. But we're doing a Legends Fantasy Draft rebuild. Of course, you could tell by the thumbnail, the title, whatever it may be. This is a roster by Shocks in the community file for Xbox. It's very easy to see. He's like on the front page. Apparently, there's hundreds of Legends. I'll be the judge of that. And of course, it is raining outside, which is, it's raining. It's nice and cool. It's really relaxing. It's very chill. And then lightning bolt. Did I scare you? If I scared you, you have to like and subscribe. Oh, God. In my head, it was going to work. In my head, it was like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of clever. And then my acting was so bad. It's terrible. It's just god-awful. If Daniil Hunter's going, I don't feel great about... Whoa. Pause, my dude. Pause, my dude. Who went? Carson went? Devontae Adams, Mike Evans. The thing is, these guys may be normal development. I thought somebody drafted us. I was like, really? That's so nice. But number one, Mahomes. So these guys are going to be normal development. We're going to be upping them to superstar X Factor if they deserve it. Troy Polamalu, Jim Brown. You got Peyton Manning. Okay, dude. Where's the Vic? We've drafted Vic the last time we did this video. 90 overall. 90 overall. Okay. I can kind of dig it, right? You can see there are a lot of names, a lot of legends. Obviously, we all know in NFL history, there's tons of legend running backs. He didn't make them all 99, which I can definitely respect that. Because, even though a lot are Hall of Fame legends, do they all deserve 99? That's kind of up for debate. Marshawn Lynch, you made him 25. I would have probably just made them all 22 if I was him, to be honest. But I guess, to be fair, Marshawn is a real-life player. But we got a couple of fullbacks, of course. Be very interesting to see when they go. Larry Zonka. That's that face model is literally the that one guy we made fun of that one time. I know, I said it. Randy Moss. This is a tough one to do. I want to see who I drafted last time. I don't want to draft everyone the same as last time, so I'm probably going to watch that video a little bit just to make sure, or I'll just look at the thumbnail because I'm lazy. And as far as streaming goes, I think we'll either have a stream tonight or tomorrow on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. So enough selling out. I'm going to figure out who the hell we're going to draft. This is interesting because, these guys have normal... Obviously, the first pick for us is going to have to be some sort of legend. But, these guys are all normal, so I don't know when they're going to go. I think Deion Sanders would be a very, very good pick. I love Randy Moss, dude. If we don't go Randy Moss here, we're going to lose him. How many good legend corners are there? So you have Deion Sanders, Champ Bailey. I think we're going to go with... can I really... By the way, you got to make Jerry Rice 99, by the way. I get it. I also think Randy Moss is the greatest receiver ever, but you can't not make him that. Ooh, though, Calvin Johnson. Bro, this is tough. This is actually really hard. That's what she said. Well, not for me. I've got ED. What? You know what? I did it last time. We are going to be grabbing Lawrence Taylor. The pass rushers are a little lacking, surprisingly. But this is a tough one. I actually recommend you guys do this. This is actually kind of too much fun and a little bit too much annoying because I have no idea what to take. Imagine you're okay, you're a franchise. You get to start up. You get Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Peyton Manning. You have all these choices. Do we go Peyton, maybe? How good is Peyton? I might actually just go Peyton Manning. Quarterback is not easy to get. Yeah, we're going Peyton Manning. Screw it. Peyton Manning's our number one pick. Apparently, we reached at 51. It is what it is. The Bears finally have a good quarterback, and somehow they're going to ruin him. Brett Favre to the Falcons. That's kind of ironic. As far as we have next, we still have Deion Sanders. We still apparently have Randy Moss. And we still have Lawrence Taylor. I think as far as pass rushers go, that's a hard position to pass on. So, pass. Lawrence Taylor. Apparently, we're reaching hard. I might redo this whole thing. I don't know. Oh, the normal devs. Okay, this, I will admit, it's a little cheese because the game can't tell the difference. It's a little cheese. I think we're going to redo this. I'll catch up to you. We'll catch up to you and we'll redo this real quick. I know it's cheating. I really should have just kept it, but it's too late now. It actually isn't too late, but whatever, dude. All right, pick 20. I think we're still going to go with Peyton Manning. We're still going with Peyton Manning. But this time, I think we're going to go with Deion Sanders. Now, if we lose Lawrence Taylor, I'm going to cry. But Deion Sanders is a name and a half. 24 for Dick Lane. What's the choices for age? Like, why is Deion Sanders 24, Champ Bailey's 24, but like other guys are 20? I don't know, dude. You do have Charles Woodson. I think we missed out on him last time anyways. But we're going to go with Deion Sanders, 99 overall. Solid man zone. Tackle's terrible as expected. Block shed hit power is terrible. But very good corner. Deion Sanders. Lawrence Taylor, please be there. This is where we literally redid this whole thing just for Lawrence Taylor. Well, for Deion, but, Lawrence Taylor is there. So is Randy. But Lawrence Taylor is going to be our choice. 90 speed, 90, 87 excel. I don't know if maybe he even lasts longer, but 84, ranked 93. I'm cool with it. Randy, please be there. The thing is, it is kind of cheese because, like we said, please, Calvin. Calvin's there. Oh, that's a thumbnail. That is a thumbnail and a half. Unless we went Barry, then it would be an even tougher thumbnail. But we obviously are going to be changing these devs, so it is a little cheese, but we basically get like a 2-round head start because, they're starting to see that these guys are insane regardless of their development. Which I still think EA should look past that. I think Sim should look at age and overall over just development. At least at certain positions, O-line I think should matter the most. We finally had a good pick, apparently. Calvin Johnson joining the Bears here. And once again, I chose the Bears because even as a Packers fan, I can obviously admit that the Bears have not even really admit, it's literal fact. The Bears have the most Hall of Famers all time, so I figured it would make the most sense. Ooh. Get Urlacher on the Bears. The thing is, I don't think Urlacher is the best available. I thought I seen Ed Reed. Wait, why do they have him at strong safety? Is that where he played mostly? I'm such a noob, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Lynn Swan, Michael Irvin, Gates. So we are seeing some of the big names still there, but we are still losing some as well as far as D linemen. Oh, it's kind of cool. He added a couple of gems in there, like Elvis Doomerville, Willie McGinnis. Dwight White. That's an interesting name. John Randall, Warren Sapp. I don't know if I really want Warren Sapp because isn't he kind of like a bad person? Ed Reed's kind of like a beast. Let's go Ed Reed. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. We had Barry Sanders and we passed up on him. If Barry's there now, we might take him still. Barry's still there. Walter Payton though. Bo Jackson, Tony Dorsett. I think he can wait. Like even a guy like Michael Turner. He was a fun guy. You guys ever watch Michael Turner? He was actually kind of sick. Yeah, we're going to wait on that position. Well, we missed out on Urlacher, but Ray Nitschke's sitting right here. I can't imagine he'd be too fast, right? 82 speed, yeah, I expected so, but definitely a solid player still, and we're going to take him. Ray Nitschke, 94 overall. Once again, kind of cheesing a little bit because, of course, the AIs are kind of oblivious to the overall talent here. Emmett Smith, Dickerson, Chris Johnson, they're all still here. Chris Johnson would be kind of fun to have. Emmett Thomas, I don't even know who the hell that is. There's some names I don't even know here, which is a good thing, I suppose. Pass rushers are looking a little bit low, so... Oh, my lord, 25? Really? Why are these guys such different ages? Whatever, Elvis Doomerville is going to be our pick here. Says we reached a little bit, but we finished our edge at least. As far as quarterback goes, it's round 8, and you still have guys like Greasy... Craig Flutie, Jeff Garcia, Bobby Lane, Jay Cutler's in this roster. That's kind of funny. That's actually really funny. Jim McMahon's on this roster. So you do have some legend options, even if you decided to wait. As far as wide receiver goes, there's really not many legend options. Roddy White, who's somehow 26, is probably your best option. Actually, Shannon Sharp was there. Do we go Shannon? Shannon Sharp's hard to beat. We're going Shannon Sharp over Roddy. I'm sorry, Roddy. What a draft. This is going to be such a challenge. Ooh, the bus. The freaking bus. This could be just like a 86 speed. Excuse me, sir. You'd be wanting to upgrade that speed there a little bit, pal. That's a little low for a LaDainian Tomlinson is here, though. That's a very fun player. I think we're going to let him sit there even more. Merlin Olsen. We'll grab a DT. 270. Got the old style DTs up in here. Yeah, this team's it's kind of good. Hold up. I can't pass this opportunity up. This opportunity cannot be passed up. Johnny Robinson has the stats to play corner, and I believe he's white. He looks like an elf, so probably. White corner, anyone? No? Running backs, Bettis is still there. If I get Bettis, I'm sorry, I'm cheating. I'm upgrading that. Like, how low of a legend running back am I going to allow myself, you know? I can't pass on him. Larry freaking Allen. Absolute legend. Quite literally. I'm having a tough time between Bettis, who I'm going to put at 89 speed, and Michael Turner, who, for some reason, is way faster, even though they're both similar in speed. We go Bettis. We go Bettis. I don't know what to do for this thumbnail. Do I put in the big three, or do I put in literally all the guys? I don't know. Put in all the guys. That's what I said. I know. I did it. As far as other players, I don't know if we're going to see any more legends. There is at least one more legend. Nate Newton. I have no idea who he is. So I'm going to put him at star development probably. I mean, I think based on that overall in age, he would be a superstar, but I don't really know him, so I'm not going to be able to make that argument. Willie Parker. There's some names here. Teams just don't need QB anymore, so there's some decent names still there. Drew Brees, when is he going to go? It's round 14. Devin Hester's there. Give him another shot at wide receiver for Chicago. A little bit of a reach, but we're going to take Patrick Queen as our number 2 middle linebacker. The opposite of Ray Nitschke. Ray Nitschke is not flying around. Patrick Queen is. And I don't know why when I said flying around, not flying around, it's like not effing around. Yeah, I'm saying effing. I'm respectable. What's this guy's name? Loose Lips? Lewis Lips? We'll take him. We go fullback. Franco freaking Harris. We are now going to take Grant Delpit to play free safety. Or strong safety, because Ed's going over there. As far as devs go, Antoine Winfield, probably the best corner here, honestly. 22 star development. Can move over to corner, probably only drops an overall or two. Sick hit power, I think. Another power back, to be exact. Steven Jackson. What a fun player to watch. It's just so funny seeing us go for 88 overall youngster Steven Jackson, and then 73 overall Anthony Hitchens gets taken. Like it's even anywhere comparable at all. Ooh, we made a mistake. We had this sick of a set of players for drafting, and yet we still choked the draft and didn't draft a perfect line. I suppose best case scenario is probably Deion Dawkins here. I'm surprised he's even here. 26 years old is, it's kind of up there, but, he's still a really good lineman. I think we have 3 linemen now. Nice. How do you ruin that? Like, how do you actually go about ruining that? It's just impossible. And yet, here I am. I still think it's funny that EA forgets about players' devs. Like, Billy Price obviously isn't star because he's some sneaky good player. They just forget about players, specifically linemen, because they just ignored the lineman development system for years now. Forrest Lamp, still star development. Where's, what's his name, Tavai? He's like real. I don't even know if we'll be able to find him. He's really low. I'm going to just go by dev. Either he was already taken or they did drop his dev, which would be really weird for them to drop his dev, but no one else's. We're going to go for Rocky Bleer, whatever his name is, and maybe trade him off. Which you would also argue that maybe I should have went with a QB. Oh, Tebow! Timothy Tebow! Oh, people are going to be so mad that I didn't, use him. I could put him at, backup tight end, actually. Well, if we're going to put him at backup tight end, we should probably grab a real backup quarterback, Jalen Hurts. I don't think there's any development guys. Other than, of course, Tom Brady. Whoever made this roster really does not like Brady. Please download my roster, boys. Could you imagine? I'm somewhat of a Brady disliker, some would say. But I am making him, 17, 15 overall, whatever. Come on now, that's a little too disrespectful. I think we may have finished our roster. We did pretty well outside of the offensive line. What about kick horror? Harrison Butker's still only 25? I feel like he's been 25 for the last, 7 years. Whatever, Harrison Butker it is. Get ourselves some special teamers. I'm a special teamer. He should have re-aged Larry Fitzgerald down because he's a legend. Just because he's playing in the league so long doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to be a freaking one of his legends. Disrespectful. I think J.K. Scott's better these days, right, than Dixon? 1 year younger, A little bit less kick power, but more accuracy. EA always values accuracy, so definitely doing that, not because he's a Packer player at all. Noah Fant because, Noah Fant. At this point, there's not going to be any legends left, so I'm just going to draft the rest of the team. I didn't show the trade because I'm just embarrassed by it. But we traded that white running back, the first-round pick this year, and a fourth next year for 71 overall Tristan Wirfs. Of course, if you've never traded after a fantasy draft is completed, year one is always very brutal. As far as what we have done here, I believe Lips we gave star development, and if we gave him higher, we'll find out by the end of the season. Bettis, X Factor, Peyton Manning, X Factor, Calvin Johnson, X Factor, Hester, Superstar, because of course he is a superstar. That's kind of what they're doing for return men this year if they're really good. Center's just going to suck. It's just going to suck. You're going to have to deal with it. We gave Newton Star, probably could have done Superstar. Larry Allen, Superstar. Shannon Sharp, Superstar, X Factor. Defensively, the colors are flying. Delpit, I don't know if they're going to let me start him because I didn't start the league with, turned off, with pre-existing injuries turned off, which is just cool news. I'm glad we get to sit him on the bench all year. As far as pass rushers go, they look great, and Merlin Olsen is the one guy I forgot about. So as far as the draft goes, if we even have any draft picks, we'll see if we have anyone to trade. It definitely looks like defensive lineman and maybe a center is on the list. Oh, this is so painful because the Broncos have pick 3 projected, yet this is what their freaking offense looks like. They're actually loaded, man. Offensive line sucks, but they're good for at least this season. This season, they're going to be really solid, and that hurts me because we're going to be over-trading for this pick, basically. It's the only team that wants McGarry at that level. They really don't want our wide receivers. We trade McGarry, a third this and a fifth this for pick 3 projected overall, which is a bit of a yikes. We can try to trade number 2, and maybe one of these wide receivers will somehow be tradable all of a sudden for a first-round pick, but we'll see. It is kind of funny seeing that the league has better backups than, pretty much, there's so many backups that are better than some team starters in real life. Look at the Jets, Mahomes and Breeze, with Rosen as the number 3. The Rams just straight up have Joe Burrow. Nothing special about it. Just straight up Joe Burrow. As far as quarterbacks go, that might be the worst quarterback, though. Let's look at this. Second X Sims for 13. Trading is so hard after the fantasy draft. Can't even really tell if we won in free agency or in fantasy there. But let's go. Let's get ready to go. Ah, look. I've broken the game. There are 2 Julian Loves. Nice. I've duplicated players. Yay, we missed the playoffs at 7 and 9. Shocker that the Vikings don't make the playoffs because EA just hates the Vikings. How does this team not go 12 and 4? I do not know. I do not know. Imagine having Peyton with Calvin, freaking Lips, I don't even know who the hell he is, but Devin Hester, Sharp, Bettis. Let's take a look at the defense. That's scary. I don't want to see it. Maybe it's because we had the white guy at corner. That's probably the issue. That's where we went wrong, 100%. But let's take a look at the actual season stats. I don't know. Maybe I got to change the schemes up. I went with the Bears scheme, and Peyton Manning seemed to do pretty damn well with it. Him looking young like that, it's I don't know. Obviously it's not him at all, but it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't like it. Bettis was kind of meh. Calvin and Hester were decent. Shannon Sharp was decent. Lewis Lips, let's not talk about it. Offensive line, the tackles were terrible, but that's Madden Sim for you. Sim stats, Doomerville with 10.5. Lawrence Saylor with 9.5. Merlin Olsen with 9 pick totals. Julian Love apparently with 3. Deion Sanders with 2. Apparently Deion Sanders allowed 53 catches. Gotta love that stat. Any kick return, punt return, touchdowns? Devin Hester, no. Triquan Smith had more than him for yardage. And then Devin Hester with a punt return touchdown. As far as MVP goes, no legends. You got Russell Wilson there instead. Peyton was number 4, though. Looking at the NFC side, Russell Wilson, best offensive player. Bruce Smith goes to the best defensive player. Peyton Manning does win Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is weird. Singletary with Defensive Rookie of the Year, best QB. No one cares. Walter Payton, best running back. Bob Hayes Best wide receiver, Quentin Nelson, steals best O-lineman over Larry Allen. Not even a legend, but potentially will be. Bruce Smith gets best D-line. Lawrence Taylor, best linebacker. Sherman, best corner. Boswell, best kicker. I can't believe we missed the playoffs. How? Like, I get this wasn't going to be the most challenging, interactive rebuild because of that, but this was be kind of a fun rebuild. We were easily going to smash, maybe win 3 straight Super Bowls or something like that. But now it's got to be a challenge. It's got to be such a try-hard situation. As far as DevOps, I don't know if we have any. Defensively, I don't believe we had any, which doesn't really shock me. A lot of people already have Superstar or better dev anyways. Delpit at least gets to start this next season. Yay! Unless Julian Love maybe had a dev up. I don't know. As far as re-signings go, Julian Love's on the list. Andy Isabella. A couple of guys that I just will not be paying for. Morgan I'll pay for. Because he's cheap. Sorry, James Morgan. It's nothing against you in real life. Just, in-game, you're cheap. But at the end of the day, I would willingly sign $550K a year. Obviously, he's not guaranteed to stay with us for 7 years, but I would take it. Do we really need to talk about free agency? Because there's really not going to be much. You can see we have $103 million cash. I mean, other than running backs, which we just don't need. To be fair, you do see Leonard Williams here. In fairness, there is a name that we could actually use. I don't want to give him a 3-year, actually, because money is going to become a problem in year 3. Give him more guaranteed, and he wants it less. Imagine that, EA. What a game. What a game company. We do get Leonard Williams, and we get a backup Troy Dye. We got a couple of backups offered, but nothing major. So we don't really need a D-lineman as much anymore because Leonard Williams is going to fill one of those spots. We still could use a guard, though, or a center. Depends on what we want to do with Newton. Are we going to move him to tackle or not? Tackle, similar. We need 2 linemen, probably. 1 immediately, 2 if we really want to, get it all done right away. And then that's pretty much it. The corners are fine. Linebacker, all of that's fine. Especially with Delpit actually playing this season. What the hell? Projected late second, and he's an undrafted talent. Is it just glitched or something? Because, they're all undrafted. What? Well, if this guy's not undrafted, that's someone we're going to be going for. Maybe this guy as well. Mid-third. Actually, not even maybe. Definitely mid-third. Give me that. Derek Carr. He's going to be good for a year or 2 and then just disappear. Sorry, Raiders fans. He didn't deserve that. I really wish we needed a tight end because this guy looks absolutely sickly. So we have pick 3 overall, and honestly, I cannot remember what the hell our players were at. This is pretty much what our draft class is going to look like. Oh, we have all... Okay, we can just pretty much trade this for next year then. Pick 3. That surely wasn't the Broncos pick, right? That had to be the Rams. It was. I knew it was. Joe Burrow, Superstar Development, didn't really upgrade that much. I suppose we'll try to take this off of them. That's pretty fair. Yeah, we probably could have gotten a second next year instead, but it is what it is. We get what we got. Hopefully they bust. Kinda. I don't know. They kind of helped us, so... It's a 50-50. Do I want them to bust? Do I not? Bust the not one. Look at this. Can we not, EA? Please. We're basically handing away this pick. We're literally giving it away for free. I mean, we got to trade. Pick 15, 66 next. And Duvernay for 34 this, 66 this. Absolutely scammed. Ted Fusaro looks insane, but every team has a QB, so when the hell is he even going to go? Derek Sneed. Let's do it. Let's please be good. Yikes. That's it. Just yikes. The problem with the draft this year in Madden is the fact that they changed it to where there's less hiddens, but there's more talented players. However, there's no way to dev up linemen, if I'm not mistaken. So, how do we get around that, EA? Can someone fill me in how we do that? 66 and Rager for 55 from the Raiders. Absolutely scammed on that one. Probably going to actually lose the tackle. Oh, wait, we still have pick 2. What the hell am I doing? I'm just going to take the tackle. I cannot be bothered with EA's stupid stupid value system. I just can't do it. I just can't. Ricardo McCullough, please be good. Yay, I can't wait to dev him up. Oh no, you can't do that. It's a great offensive lineman that you can't dev up. Nice, wasted pick. Looks like our Ray Nitschke character build in that corner. Early third, Caleb Smith. So it's either trade down and deal with the game being crap, or grab Ted Fusaro, who we don't need. Let's take the guy we don't need. Oh my. In fairness, once again, normal development is a very common thing this year, but this guy looks nuts. Absolutely nuts. The stamina's a little bit of a problem. Injury's great. Toughness you can't upgrade, so great job there, EA, as well. Decent break sack. Really strong arm. What a quarterback. It's just, you know, why did we draft him? I don't know. And then I think we're going to take this DT in the late 5th, so kind of early 4th. That'll cost us a lot. Can't wait. We give them a 3rd next and a 6th this for their pick. I don't even know what we have next year, but it's not going to be a lot of selections, but that's kind of the way I like to do these Legend Fantasy Draft rebuilds anyways. So, Juan Freeman. He'll want to be hit in development or I'll be pissed. 70 overall. Another really solid, well, maybe not really solid, but a solid player, especially for a 4th rounder. No hitting again, though. Unfortunate. Can't wait till this fullback that we don't need, if we draft him, if we can, is going to be hidden. I'm going to be so excited about it. Billy Byron got a cool name, so I'm going to take him. 71 overall. Meh. Take a look at the development tree. Oh, wait a minute. There's like 2 hidden development players in the entire draft, so we didn't get one of them. This is more rare than that Tim Tebow Easter egg card in Ultimate Team back in the day. If you'd never played Ultimate Team during that time, but you play Ultimate Team now, you're not an OG. Quit playing Ultimate Team. You're an imposter. I'm just kidding, kind of. That was actually sick. I never got him, but that was so much fun. Jaron Preston, Superstar. Wow, the Saints just drafted an absolute legend. That guy looks insane. 77 overall. Did he? Oh, he actually... Oh, this guy's actually a pretty solid roster creator. Tim Tebow, the tight end. Welcome. Reggie Bedgelton. I don't care. I don't care that the Packers broke your elbow. If you don't know why I said that, is because apparently he's like some rising training camp Packers guy from Canada, I believe. 27 as a rookie. Love it. I'm glad we didn't draft a single starting line. I mean, we drafted a starting lineman, but not a starting lineman in a good way. Like, this guy's going to have to start because we just have nobody. But as far as intended starters, we didn't get anyone. Is everyone healthy? Everyone good? Okay, I mean, Ed Reed does not need that much help. We're going to be moving players to strong. Actually, let's just move AJ Terrell to strong safety. What the hell is this? I almost have to keep these guys because this is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. Johnny Townsend and Tommy Townsend. Is that real? Is this real? Is this real life? How many spots do we have? Oh, we have to get rid of exactly 2. Tommy and Johnny are gone. No, I can't believe it. I was about to say they're twins, but they're not twins. They don't look alike at all. Guy looks like Bradley Cooper. Kinda, not really. I still can't believe that guy's name is Louis Lips, and it sounds like loose lips. That's the one for the day. That's the one I like. That's my favorite of the day. I enjoy that. That's a funny. Year 1, because I don't even consider year 1 real. But actually year 2 of this roster, we kind of upgraded the team, right? Center looks way better than before. Yikes. Defensively, we do get a new D lineman with Leonard Williams, and Delpit gets to start, so that development should help him get quite a bit higher than Julian Love by the end of the season. And I mean, it's just a good team. It's just a good team, and EA better stop screwing us. Justin Jefferson needs a contract, so see you later, buddy. But I don't think we can get anything for him because I think it's already the deadline. Tillery needs to be replaced. I'm not going to re-sign him for that price. And you know the drill. If they're Willie... we're not going to re-sign him. I think that's how you do it. You got to keep... Oh, no. I actually choked it. Although we're actually in the Super Bowl. That is nuts. That is nuts. The video is 100% going to be shorter because of the fact that we're not going to be able to see any of the playoff games actually played. But divisional, we obviously didn't cheat any of this because I just choked it, simply put. Oh, that's going to take way too long. I'd rather just look at team schedule. But I think the trick is to keep your own draft pick because EA hates when you cheat the system because they are the system. Bomb. No, I'm not going to do that voice. But I think if you keep your own draft pick, I feel like they're like, yeah, you probably, you don't get a good draft pick, but you did well. Yay. Peyton Manning crushing it again. 4,500 yards, 45 touchdowns, 5 picks. That should be MVP. Bettis did really well. Calvin Johnson, 1,527 yards, 21 touchdowns. Shannon Sharp, 867 with 7 touchdowns. Hester and Lips kind of on the lower end, but yeah, not bad. Everyone was good except for Deion Dawkins, who gave up 18 sacks. Wirfs, the starting right tackle with 1 sack. That might be one of the best starting tackle seasons I've ever seen. Merlin Olsen with 10.5 sacks. Lawrence Taylor is just not getting it done. Doomerville down season, but yikes. 5 picks for Deion Sanders, 100 tackles. Maybe if we do something like this again in the future, do we just leave them at normal? I don't think it really matters because their overall is good, so I think EA needs to just up their system. Russell Wilson wins MVP again. I gotta see what this season is, if he's winning it over Peyton. Oh, he doesn't hate Tom Brady. He just made a new Tom Brady and then got rid of the old one, which... Can you not change age in the... You must be able to change age in the thing, no? Maybe not. Maybe that's why he made a new one. Either way, that's interesting. Peyton Manning wins Offensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year, nothing for us. Peyton Manning, best QB. Walter Payton, back-to-back Running Back of the Year. Calvin Johnson win Best Wide Receiver. We get the top 2 O-Lineman Award. No D-line, no linebacker this time. No DB, no kicker. But hey, I guess let's take a look at the dev-ups if we have any, because... Geez, I forgot about... I don't know why I went to the Super Bowl. I have no clue why I went to the Super Bowl right out the gate. I think it's because I simmed at Week 17, which I normally wouldn't do, so that's probably what threw me off. No dev-ups, unfortunately, but a Super Bowl trip, which is just as good as a dev-up. Some would even argue slightly better, you know? Actually, yeah, it is better. I like the Super Bowl, believe it or not. 96 overall Chicago versus the 89 overall Steelers. Based on just first glance, they have Derek Thomas as one of their legends. Probably more. Ooh, look at Todd Gurley. That's a cool little thumbnail screenshot thing. Not for us, obviously. We're not using Todd Gurley, but, you know. All right, going to the end of the game against the Steelers. Really good start as we stop them to nothing, and then we score a touchdown. 10-3 so far. Uh-oh, offense struggled. They scored off our struggles. We really score off their... Hold up. Was that 3 touchdowns? And I got to stop sounding like Marge Simpson there. Was that 3 touchdowns in like 4 minutes? What's the story? I got to fart, so I'm going to mute the mic. I'm not going to. Steven Jackson gets a touchdown. Tim Tebow gets some yardage. Steven Jackson, what do we got? Devin touchdown. That was 3 touchdowns in the span of 2.5 minutes. Oh my. That is something. That is going to be a GG. I mean, obviously they could do the same thing because we did it in 3 minutes, so why can't they? But that's got to be a GG, right? There it is. The Chicago Bears on top of the football world for the first time in, 35 years? Is it? 15? 35 years. Oh, my. And I believe the Steelers quarterback is Tom Brady. We just got done looking at that, actually. So beating Tom Brady in a Super Bowl definitely makes me feel a little bit better even. You know, Bears winning the Super Bowl hurts me a little. Seeing Tom Brady losing a Super Bowl makes me feel a lot better. Good job, everyone. Peyton Manning, maybe the MVP. I will say Steven Jackson looked like he had a lot of eventful moments, considering he's a backup. And the winner of that award for player of the Super Bowl, ironically, is Grant Delpit, a rookie, basically a rookie. And he didn't get to play his rookie year, unfortunately, in real life as well. But that is nice. Oh, of course, EA's got to slap their logo on. I wonder if Dallas has EA's logo in their stadium. You think they do? I think they probably do, right? I mean, if I was a stadium owner, team owner, I would put EA's logo everywhere. Clearly. Why wouldn't I? Oh, my Lord. But there, you know, here's the Super Bowl winning thingy. Ray Nitschke, Peyton Manning, Bettis, and I don't know who the other guy is. Probably Calvin. I couldn't see his number. As far as the, oh my, Tom Brady sold hard. 3 picks, 300 yards, 52% completion percentage. Peyton Manning, 62% completion, 2 TDs, 1 pick. Hey, Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl as of late. Well, actually earning it for once. Yay! Let's go, Peyton. Devin Hazard with 2 receiving touchdowns. Any kick return touchdowns? I want to see a Super Bowl return touchdown. Oh, I didn't check the returns on the year. Got to do your tax returns, kids. Specifically kids. Obviously, adults don't do taxes, only kids. I still don't know why the game signs 15 freaking practice squad. Oh, my wife got extended. I extended into my wife. Wow. Yeah, with these jokes, you can tell I'm never going to actually have a wife. But, you know, we can keep on dreaming. Keep on dreaming, boys. As far as those return numbers, Devin Hester had a kick return touchdown this time. So far through 2 seasons, 2 return touchdowns. Not necessarily on par, especially for how old he is in this roster with his real-life self. But really good stuff. You know, return touchdown each year. That's not bad. As far as those negotiations, we're broke as hell in the future. So I'm not going to worry about somebody right now, which is kind of the opposite of what I should be doing. But yeah, that's about it from me. And nope, see you later, guys. Let's see if we can continue to win. Maybe do 2 more seasons, at least. Oh, my ankle. And as far as free agents go, you know the drill. It's going to be running backs and people that no one cares about. Oh, crap, I'm in here. So we did an extreme weird. We ended up with the 1st pick overall and the last pick in the 1st round, which is very strange because, of course, you know, we only had 2 first-round picks. Basically, only have 2 picks in the entire draft. So what we need is Mr. Jaden Fulton. So we will be going for Mr. Jaden Fulton. All right, so the Bengals make a super steal of a pick. We give them pick 1. They give us 17, 49, and 4. And what are they going to take? Probably like a fullback. You got to be joking me. Our fullback, our guard goes right there. I don't know why fullback's on my mind. Our guard goes that early. I'm just going to take Patterson then. I hope Jada was also bad, but let's be honest, he's not going to be. Well, let's have the draft pain continue. I'm going to take the Ravens pick. 67 this and like some other 3rd round. Super steal for them, but it is what it is. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered taking all the time in the world for EA to do this and this and this. Mike McCain, please be good. He is not very good. I mean, he's a good player for a DT, but once again, no hidden. Yikes. Alec Daniels, the only other lineman that looks decent. This guy should be a steal. And, I mean, he technically is. But once again, no hidden at all. That is a lot of draft picks in a row without hiddens. I am going to stop drafting with draft picks. Don't get me wrong. This is better the way it is now for user leagues. But for rebuild, it's brutal. It is. I mean, rebuilds are almost dead at this point for drafting. We're going to go for Boley. And, of course, we get Boley heated on. He's very raw, but super strong, decently fast. Great players for potential. Definitely guys you could develop. Fun drafting for that aspect, but once again, those hiddens are rough, and I think we might just trade everything down at this point, try to recoup all the things we lost, which is years on my life because of how much stress the drafts are this year. David Callaway, random pick 32 in the 7th round, so Mr. Irrelevant. I will take a look at this guard that we missed, who I wanted, but he went literally 1 pick before us. Probably going to be like an X Factor somehow. I don't even know how that would be possible, but probably. Wow, a normal development as well. Love the variety, eh? It's just great stuff. Let's actually take a look at the 1st round. How many hiddens there were. So, you have hidden Bates. So, 1. We're going to be sitting at 1 for a while, apparently. 2. Wow. This is harsh. 2 hidden so far out of the first 8 picks. Nice. 3. I have a feeling the title update that's coming out very, very soon is going to change that, though. 4 or 5? I don't even know. That tight end's sick, by the way. I want to see what his dev is. So sick. I'm not even going to look at the rest. Let's just put it this way. There's not a lot of hiddens in the 1st round. It's probably like maybe 15, 20%, if that. That's a pretty high number. Star development, I mean, and a lot of them are going to be star as well, so a bit of a yikes, but that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is to dominate with some legends. All right, here's a roster for year 3, coming off of a Super Bowl win. Obviously, everything looks great. Kind of want to see what Bettis is looking like these days. We made him 89 speed. 90 excel. He's up to 91 speed now. No agility upgrades. Trucking and stiff arm look great. As far as Peyton Manning goes, is he like just 99 everything at this rate, or what's the story? Kinda. I mean, he's getting up there. Look at the defensive side of things now. Just a great-looking roster across the board. The interior, though, we have been lacking and been struggling to fill the spot. Leonard Williams is going to need a contract this year, so kind of wish we would have just gotten a 3-year deal like we said we were going to do, but it is what it is. We're here now. So here's the re-signing list. Definitely not re-signing Williams. Wirfs, we've been struggling with O-line, so I'm willing to give him like a 4-year deal. I don't want to go any higher than 4, just because, we don't know what the landscape's going to look like in the future. Although we have, damn it, I wish I would have known Dawkins was on the list already, because that would have probably changed some things. Tebow's going to be gone, most likely. Delpit, that's a 7-year deal, because you're saving a lot of money with him. Offers perfect, can't wait. We do need one of the tight ends, probably, right? They're backups, who cares? But I'd say for re-signings, do we keep Scott? We'll keep Harrison Butker. Scott's a great kicker and all, or punter. But at the end of the day, he is a punter, so I'm going to keep the kicker. Steven Jackson, a 5-year 26 is not bad for a capable backup. I'm going to give him that deal. And I know backups probably aren't someone you should be signing in this situation. Franco Harris, great fullback. Fullbacks haven't really helped me in Madden too much. He's a great player and all, but yeah, we're gonna let him go. And now you're thinking, oh, he's got all this money. Why the hell is he so worried about it? Next year would be the year that you're worried about. And we're in the playoffs with a 12-4. Wow, 6-10, 6-10, 4-12. This division has taken a bit of a drop. Oh my, that is a bit of a yikes. Of course, it is a fan. Get a new shirt, buddy. It's got a hole in the damn back. What the hell is wrong with him? Peyton Manning, just 4,100 yards, 44 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 66% completion percentage, 112 rating. Bettis, 1,280 for yards, 5 touchdowns. The backup, Steven Jackson, maybe should have got rid of him. 15 freaking touchdowns. What a thief. Calvin, way worse season this year, but Hester, a lot better. Lips, once again, Lewis Lips. I love it. Tight end. Shannon Sharp was kind of bad. Wirfs, worse than last year, but that's pretty much a given with how good he had of a year last year. Elvis Doomerville, a lot better. Best season he's had yet. Picks, Patrick Queen with 4. Ed Reed with 3. Kicking, 8 for 10. And then the much-loved kick return game. They didn't put Hester in the kick return game. Shout out to KJ Hamler, who absolutely killed it. But still, Steve McNair, of course, the Patriots get an MVP. QB, no shocker there. Peyton down to 5, his worst ranking yet. I believe he had 4, 2, and 5 now. Offensive Player of the Year for the NFC side, which is nice, but still, want to see that MVP award one time if we can. And that's pretty much all we get. But with the bye week, on a really good track to getting that back-to-back title. Going against the 8-8 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are a 91, we are a 97. We put the sliders on about 140 for this one because obviously there was more higher overalls, but it didn't matter. People are still just blowing through the stat list. I've seen a bunch of the guys are already superstar developments. Maybe even some actually do get the 3 straight upgrades and get to X Factor, which is nuts. Winner of this game already goes to the championship round. Is it going to be us? We do start out with the first points, but both teams struggling hard. We are now up 14-0. I would hate to play here because the shadow effect would already be just too much. 28-7 at half. Yeah, this is probably a Chicago win, right? Probably. Damn, 41-14 is your score. And let's be honest, it was 41-7. Is that Sean McVay as the coach for the Buccaneers? It looked like him. Peyton Manning threw a pick, but still really great game. Bettis, solid. O.J. Simpson, okay, interesting. Stallworth, a lot of yards, decent bit of catches, but that's about it. Interesting stuff. Godwin back on the Buccaneers. Sack totals, any names for them? They didn't have any, well, maybe Tommy Nobis is real life, I don't know. Bucker, 2 for 3, I would like to see more accuracy, but 2 for 3 is fine. What a jersey. Super realistic looking. Our servers cannot... If these servers are down. Oh, there'll be pain. For me, because I'll have to record later. It's going to be unfortunate. So, of course, the EA servers went down when I'm nearing, well, kind of nearing the end of the video. But we won, so we forced the win there. Now, right before the Super Bowl, we're going to be going against the Niners for the championship round. And, of course, ooh, that was my foot, and it sounded like it was a hole that created that sound. I did not fart. But Eric Dickerson is the guy for the Niners. I like the fact that he chose a guy with glasses on. Just attention to detail, you know? I don't do that, but, you know, other people do. The Chargers are in the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers on the Niners, his hometown favorite team. Let's make him cry. He's usually bound in the playoffs, so let's hope that's the case here. Very low-scoring game so far. It's starting to change a little bit. Niners are putting up more of a fight than any other team we faced. Chicago, hello. Please, holding the field goal. No. What's happening? Who's got the ball? We should have that covered if they decide to pass. Oh, my. Huge hit on Dickerson, of all people. Oh, look who it is. Devin Hester. You don't kick to this man. Oh, he's wearing 86, though. Is that Jukebox? It might have been Jukebox. It's a terrible return by us, but it's because he's wearing number 86, which is just disgusting. All right, so you're basically going to be taking this shot down the field to Calvin. Hope he catches it. Hurry up to the line and get a score. Well. He's down to the 1. Uh-oh. Why is he celebrating? I need... Hello? We couldn't get up there in 22 seconds. We got the slowest team in human history. Okay, that's great news. Sweet stuff. This is what the stats look like. Dede Westbrook, of course. Nice. Love it when Westbrook, of all people, is really good for them. 22 seconds and you can't get up there. Peyton Manning's slow. But he ran the 40-yard in what? 5 seconds or so? Mathematically, he should get down there in no less than 15 seconds, right? Plus, if I'm chucking it up to Calvin Johnson, I'm already running down the field. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that would be the most heartbreaking loss in the history of the playoffs. And I know the Titans fell short or whatever at the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl, but like a bomb 1-yard line, that's harsh. Niners versus the Chargers. The winner of this one is the Niners. So fair it is, we did lose to the Super Bowl winning team, at least. Looking at our dev-ups, don't think we would have had a single one. I was wrong. Elvis Dumerville is now an X-Factor pass rusher, and that's literally it. I'm really hesitating with this one because I kind of want to give him the deal now because I want to keep him for another year. And I think the tag would have been more. So I think we made the right call there. Antoine Winfield, we're just going to have to replace. Same with Franco Harris. J.K. Scott, we're just going to go for a cheaper fullback, punter. And then for tight end, we're just going to go for whatever the cheapest tight end is as well. Why is everything about punters today? My brain is just melted. I guess to be fair, when you're dealing with EA and their trade logic and all this other crap, it's going to happen. 99 overall, Franco Harris is the top-rated player in free agency, but not really going to be gaining that much money. We have a lot of backups here. We already paid our backups, so we look pretty stupid doing so, basically. David Castro hits free agency, which is pretty dumb considering, like, I don't know. Like, why not keep him? But the re-signings are going to be brutal after this season. They're not going to let me get to 101. We got a bunch of players. DeCastro, we get a new punter, Noah Fant's back, Tardif, Greasy. Hey, this guy doesn't even have a face. Nice. All right, so we have pick 12. I don't know what other picks we have. We have a guard, but I don't know if he's still there. He probably would have went higher than where we are now. And he is. We do have an early second. Patrick Vickers is going to be very high on my list. We also have Clay Winters, early second. Tracy Kennard. Oh, he's a second rounder. I thought he was... Okay, so we have a lot of really good players. We should probably move to maybe 22. Trade pick 12, McCullough and Daniels for 22, 54, and 86 from the Dolphins. And with this pick, we're going to be taking Patrick Vickers. Could it be our first hidden? It's still not our first hidden of the entire freaking rebuild. Byron Hill, definitely a guy we need to go for, but DN, still a very big issue. We're going to go for Tracy Kennard. 77 overall, but he's normal. What is happening? Either way, a really good pick. I'll take him, but you've got to be joking. This is ridiculous. Let's move to like pick 8 and then trade up. We trade 62 this, Fotu, and a 96 next for 40. Moving up 22 spots. I believe Von Henry might have been the safety we had on our list, but I don't really care too much. He was. Byron Hill is our guy. Please be good. He is also normal development. Very solid, but he's not really a speed rusher like they said. But that is probably the way I would develop him. It's been a wild, wild one. No hiddens yet. All right, tackle Greg McDaniels, start of the third. We're not going to have a single hit in this entire freaking draft. Or this whole rebuild. Nice. Now we go with Bryce Hall. Please? Yeah, starting with a young offensive line is definitely crucial. Starting with the Ravens. The Ravens might be the best team in the entire game, considering how hard it is to get linemen. And they have 2 sick tackles for the next, decade almost. At least in Madden. All right, we're going to go with Daniel Phelps, the middle linebacker. And, of course, he's the one with hidden. The only hidden we've had through how many drafts? 3, maybe 4 drafts? I'll take it, but that's just so strange. And I believe that's going to be the last pick of our draft. Oh, Alani McMichael, not bad. Might as well take a look at what this middle linebacker looks like development-wise. He does have superstar. He's actually really solid. I might even trade Patrick Queen because of him. This is going to be a big re-signing year, I'd imagine, or next year is, regardless. If you have to re-sign Patrick Queen here, I think we definitely trade him off for something. He's developed decently, but could have been better. And it is, so let's trade him. Patrick Queen, a 4th this and a 5th next for the Eagles' first-round draft pick. All right, the final year, this is what the roster looks like. Nothing really changed at all, honestly. We put DeCastro at left tackle. Snead stays at center. Nothing's really changed too much at all. Looking at the linebacking group, Phelps does replace Patrick Queen, so we lose a player there. Technically, we lose a high overall, but overall, we get a better player in the long run. And Deion Sanders has 5 upgrades. Ed Reed with 7. They're waiting to regress. All right, as far as... Oh, my Lord, Steven Jackson's our new starting running back. Nothing else gets to be said there. I think Shannon Sharp will last a long time, so we're going to go with a 6-year deal for him. Happy to sign, apparently. 4-year 80 for Merlin Olsen. I guess? That's harsh, but I suppose. Larry Allen, really not asking for that much, considering how good he is. I'm just going to give him a 6-year deal, right? No, I'll give him a 7-year deal, whatever. That's not terrible. That is kind of terrible because he's not even superstar, but linemen are hard to get, so we're going to grab those 2 guys. Devin Hester, sorry. Johnny Robinson's kind of on the older side, but we'll give him a 1-year deal. Here we go. Doomerville is going to be gone. Loose lips. Let's sign him. By the way, is this pitcher not white? Oh, he's not white. I just kind of glanced. I'm sorry. I profiled in the other way. I don't even know what I mean. Bettis, sorry, dude. I can't. Ray Nitschke, that's even tough. Yeah, whatever. We'll pay him a 6-year 1. Oh, we made a mistake there. Oh, well. We don't have to care. We're done after this. Hey, 6-2. Definitely glad we signed Steven Jackson to, a 5 or a 6-year deal worth 30-something, because we ain't paying Bettis. That is not even an option. 12-4 again. Is that 3 straight years of 12-4? Okay, interesting. Lost in one near the end, but nothing really special at all. Nothing surprising. The Lions make it back into the playoffs, and then the Vikings and Packers are just garbage. Peyton Manning, a lot of picks, but still really good yards and touchdowns. Bettis, a lot of touchdowns and yards. Steven Jackson, a lot of touchdowns as usual. Lewis Lips, Perfect timing. Might get to Superstar X Factor, or Superstar. He's not even Superstar yet, I don't think. Sharp, nice season. Calvin, nice season. Devin, meh. O-line, kind of high considering how good this team is. Looking at the sack totals, 14.5 for Merlin, 10 for Lawrence, 6.5 for Doomerville. I guess it's perfect timing for Doomerville to be let go. Bucker missed one kick, but it was a block. And Devin Hester with 2 punt return touchdowns. Yikes. Yikes timing on that one for us. I guess we'll take a look at the awards just because. Fix that shirt, dude. It's been a whole freaking rebuild. Roger Staubach. Peyton Manning might have been lowest he's ever been. 6. Now he's been at 6 before. Number 4 in Offensive Player of the Year. No Defensive Player of the Year. No. Oh, Phelps with the Rookie of the Year on defense. That's clutch. Couple of award wins and a couple of close calls. You know, pretty same kind of stuff. Used to it. We go against the Rams. 97 to their 90. Reggie Bush is on their squad. We're going to the end of the game. Offense kind of struggles early, and the Rams take advantage of it. Defense is locking down as much as possible, though. 17-7 at halftime. This is really anyone's game. The Rams down by 3. The Rams tying the game up. Up by 7. We are up by 4. Offense has got to do something. Maybe they don't. Defense is able to hold on, and we move on to the championship round. Yikes. Joe Burrow finally kind of coming into his own here a little bit. Peyton Manning with 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Rushing all over the place for both teams. Calvin Johnson as consistent as they come. Lawrence Taylor with some numbers. Troy Dye, I don't know how he even had numbers. Then Deion Sanders versus the up-and-coming Deion. Fast corner Ward, I suppose. Both had picks. Deion was clutch. All right, going against the Arizona Cardinals now, who have Bruce Smith and some real players. Well, I mean, they were legends, were real players, just like now real players. You know what I mean. Going to the end of the game, and we've got some touchdowns in the first quarter. The late first quarter, 21-3 now, 28-3 at half. This looks like safety. Okay, interesting. This definitely looks like a Super Bowl trip to me. Have a chance at that 2 out of 3 mark. 18 from 38. Oh, the Cardinals are coming back hard, though. Defense kind of got a little loose there, like loose lips himself. Starting quarterback Phil Simms, 2 picks. Peyton Manning finally doesn't throw a pick in the playoffs. Steven Jackson, bit of a yikes number there, but it's fine. Fine, you know, his numbers are usually pretty good. Kicking and all that, everything looks pretty damn good except for Steven Jackson's yards per carry. Super Bowl versus the Chargers. Did the Chargers knock us off once before, or what's the story? I can't remember. Did they beat us last time? Or did we beat them? I don't remember. As far as dev-ups go, it doesn't look like we had any, but... Yeah, I don't think we had any, but we have some upgrades, some upgrade points. And don't worry about the coach XP. We have pretty much everything you need. We're a 97, they're a 92. They have Tyreek Hill and some other players that aren't legends. Could be legends, but aren't at the moment. All right, going to the end of the game, we got a huge rushing touchdown out of Bettis or Steven Jackson. Really good score so far, 21-7. Nearing the end of the second quarter. Wow, 31-7. The game's already over at halftime. I mean, don't tell Atlanta that, but like this game is over. That's how you finish a game. You just keep scoring and just, you know, you win. 47 points in the Super Bowl. 47-26. Got to imagine one of the offensive players is going to get it. Fouts. Time for him to pounce. Yeah? No? Okay. Pioneer Airways. U.S. Bank. That's the Ravens? I think that's the Ravens, right? I believe. Maybe? I don't know. U.S. Bank has their damn name on everything these days. I don't even know if I've seen a U.S. Bank. Well, I mean, I've been to a U.S. bank, like a United States, but you know what I mean. Who's the MVP of the Super Bowl? Is it going to be Delpit again? Who is it? It is Bettis. 207 yards, 1 touchdown, a 98-yard run for the bus. The bus cannot be stopped. Offensive linemen talking as tight ends, and that's what happens in the Super Bowl. The team doesn't stick with their own team. They hang out with the losing team. And then when, you know, the ceremony's about to go on, they all sit on their bench instead of celebrating with the team. That's what happens for the 4th straight year in a row. Okay, we've seen the celebration. It's the same team. Whatever. Looking at Peyton Manning's stats, pretty damn good. Rushing, of course, we know Bettis went off. Hell, Steven Jackson went off. That's one of the greatest rushing performances in Super Bowl history. Both of them killed it. Looking at the defensive stats, Nothing really spectacular. Grant Delpit did try to go for it again, though. Got a pick. I should check if there was any kick return touchdowns, though. We didn't check throughout the playoffs in any of the seasons, but let's be honest, it's unlikely. Ooh, they finish as a 98 overall. So close to that 100. Well, they can't get to 100, but 99 overall. This is what the roster looks like right before we get out of here. Just a great look. Let's take a look at Chad. He's got max upgrades, of course. That's a pretty decent receiver, I'd say. Probably, kind of. Bettis, he's not maxed out. 92 acceleration. Now, he is a pretty fast player. Steven Jackson, what did he end up with? And a little bit on the slower side, but super beastly. Looking at defensively, is Deion Sanders like 99 man, 99 zone, 99 everything? He's not even close, but yet he's maxed. That's kind of harsh. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this rebuild. If you guys want to see a special rebuild in the future, let me know. I know I still have to get to that trade block only rebuild, whatever, but we'll get to it at some point, probably. Let me know what team you guys want to see next in general. I was thinking maybe the Jaguars, someone, I don't know, a tough team, because this one was obviously kind of on the easier side. I had a lot of fun with this one. Hopefully you guys did as well. If you have a suggestion for anything on the channel, literally anything at all, let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. And then second channel, PKR Plays, for non-Madden stuff, which some of you guys do like to watch, which I really do appreciate. It means a ton to see people like the content over there as well. And then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, which we could be live tonight, but most likely it'd be like 9 or 10 p.m. Central tomorrow. And then maybe Thursday as well for the launch of the NFL season. My voice is gone because I need to go to sleep. Regardless, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!